support Westmore for governor. I support Westmore for governor in 2022. That's Governor Hogan. We're talking about voter suppression 2006 to 2022. If you go to the Board of Elections and get my paperwork, you go to President Trump, we're going to show you about racism 101. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Moses parted the Red Sea, Shorty parted some rednecks. That's Donald Trump and Dan Cox. Dan Cox don't deserve to serve Maryland. Yeah, you're going to bring back Jim Crow, slavery under the 13th Amendment. We're going to stop that. Can't have a ceasefire if you don't talk about the war on drugs. I'm an artist. I'm an activist. Art and activism, the art of protest. That's Mark Clark in the Big Fat Morning Show. TV One, Radio One, Roland Martin. Yeah, Ascot Martin. Al Sharpton. Y'all let them people lock me up. Y'all let them people kidnap me. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And y'all black people cooperated with that. It's Constitution Day. Happy Constitution. I got a constitutional right of freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, the right to film the police. You feel me? Got a story called Shorty, the video vigilante. And I got stories about Baltimore from 1997 to now. Yeah, the Westmore and Shorty story. It's going to be Westmore and Shorty for the next 90 days until Election Day. This is evidence. I blew the whistle on the state of Maryland January the 11th. On February the 2nd, 2011, y'all took this information. That's a mail stamp. Y'all took the originals. Y'all destroyed this evidence. That's Maryland, city, county, and state and federal levels. I was kidnapped from my family. You feel me? From my family. I was supposed to be attending my mother's funeral, and y'all kidnapped me from my family. You feel me? These is my family, my sisters and my brothers. And Davon Love, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, Adam Jackson. Y'all been collecting and exploiting black tragedies to put money in y'all's pocket for the last 10 years. Davon Love, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, call me a liar. Like I said, right here, Dwayne Davis. This is the forged check. See that? Shorty's Underground Rib Shack. That's not my signature. I was locked up in another state. That's Bank of America. That's not my signature. Civilian Review Board. Jill P. Carter, you ain't do nothing about this. I put a toilet in front of the Towson courthouse because it represents how you treat black people. You treat us like shit. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation cotton for cocaine, and you made our kids the cash crop. You feel me? So Westmore, you got to deal with this. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. See that? The 24th of December. Kai Jackson, Mary Mubala, Vic Carter. Y'all know all about this. The role the media plays in misinformation. American justice. And it's the injustice that you give us. That's my mother and my father. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days shall be long. I'm still standing. I'm still breathing. This is my family. You kidnapped me from my family. My mother died from cancer on February the 2nd, 2011. I never got a chance to attend my mother's funeral. That's my brother, William Davis. He told me he's a postal inspector. He told me to file those charges against y'all. These are my witnesses. We never got a trial. This is Shorty, self-help organization for the redevelopment and re-education of young. It's an acronym. It's just not my name. It's a business. Social, economic, and political. And I gave you the political. I was shadowing our government. I gave you the program, and I've been giving you program. I never took no money. It came out my pocket. It's called philanthropy. All right? I gave you religious callings, medical, construction, business, real estate, horticulture. And I gave you Devin Allen. And we getting ready to toss it up. Ask Devin Allen about me. Ask Hassan Giordano about me. Ask Sheila Dixon about me. I'm Shorty. I gave you visual and performing arts, political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, design, law. I gave you law, sports, and cultural exchanges. I was making a movie about Baltimore. You part of the movie. You part of the movie. You part of the movie. Ozzie Newsom's part of the movie. See that? That's my store on Falls Road. That's Ozzie Newsom. And that's Mr. Robinson. All right. Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson knows me. Ozzie Newsome knows me. This is my story. See the pictures? These are the people. This is Exhibit 4. My store on Falls Road. Dear Mr. Davis, in regards to your documentary, I will not be able to appear. Senator Cardin is in the documentary. Pastor Jerome Stevens is in the documentary. And that's Senator Cardin. He approved that. See that? 2007. That's Exhibit 4. We talk about Scott Shellenberger and the money behind the machine. The money behind the machine. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and our kids the cash crop. That's the new face of old Jim Crow. Y'all seen the movie The 13th Amendment? You read the book by Michelle Alexander? Michelle Alexander knows me too. Ask about Shorty. Anthony McCarthy been doing this and shielding this for the longest. Anthony McCarthy, WEEA radio. Y'all won't open your mouth about this. You was with Congressman Cummings. You was with Mayor Pugh. You took my Shorty program. Y'all used my Shorty program and gave it to Congressman Cummings. Marilyn Mosby's using my Shorty program. I'm a copywritten criminal. So when we go to court, you're going to be my main witness. I went to grand jury in 2022. Feel me? False imprisonment, police brutality. See the date? 2016. All right? That's Congressman Cummings' office. Congressman Cummings got this. You feel me? He got this. So y'all got to act on this. That's Elijah Cummings' office. So Elijah Cummings, you're going to have a legacy of lies. That's Elijah Cummings. That's Elijah Cummings. That's President Donald Trump. And that's me in Dutch Village. You go to Commissioner Harris, he got all this. Commissioner Harris got it. Mayor Brandon Scott got it. Ryan Dorsey got it. E.R. Shipp got it. WEEA radio got it. County Executive Johnny Oleski. Chief Hyatt. Historic Courthouse. Y'all got that. Baltimore City. Baltimore County. Y'all kidnapped me from my family. You feel me? You kidnapped me from my family. That's a Privacy Act. See that? Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. That's where you stole me from. Lisa Madigan, Dutch Ruppelsberger, Senator Cardin. You feel me? And that's my number. It ain't changed. False imprisonment for filming a documentary about racism in the Lake County judicial system. Denial of due process and equal protections, freedom of speech. That's Barbara Mikulski in 2009. I never got a trial. I was kidnapped from my family. I never got a trial. That's a Privacy Act release. Talk about the new face of old Jim Crow, because y'all still lynching us. Y'all changed ropes for chokeholds. You feel me? Y'all still lynching us and making it look good. You feel me? I'm still standing. I'm still breathing. I never got a trial. I never got a trial. That's the ACLU. And that's me. That's my ACLU file number. All right. They received this information and didn't act on it. They gave this information back. That's the ACLU protecting Jim Crow. So when they ask for your money to help black tragedies, man, they just getting paid to exploit black tragedies. That's 2014. That's the ACLU. That's my file number. And I got an ACLU file from 1986. That's the Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division, 2008. I told y'all what I was doing. My store on Falls Road. That's Mark Kapelhoff. We talking about Kapelhoff. We talking about Perez. We talking about Eric Barron. And we talking about you. We talking about you too. Because like I said, I'm making a movie. That's a motion hearing. I never got a trial. That's 2009. I never got a trial. 1402 Lochner. I never got a trial, and Baltimore City did that. That's Judge Holland. You feel me? That's Judge Holland, Marcella Holland. I never got a trial. Yeah, but y'all put me to work. I make $1,500 a day. Y'all owe me $1,500 a day since December the 24th, 2007, because that's what I was making. The Maryland Black Caucus. You feel me? CNN. You see that? Who got that? John Cardin. These are your elected officials. The state of Maryland, Attorney General's office. You feel me? Internal Revenue Service. That's who runs Baltimore, the Greater Baltimore Committee. Mr. Fry. I'm making a movie about Baltimore. Y'all sent DeSouza to jail? You got 52 more motherfuckers can go to jail. You got 52 more that can go to jail. Yeah. Gov.O'Malley's at the top of the list. See that? That's the U.S. Department of Justice. 2019. I'm writing a reference to Dwayne Shorty Davis. I have met with Mr. Davis on several times over the past year. He expressed concerns on a number of issues that fall under your preview. That's the Department of Justice, Eric Barron. Eric Barron got it. Sarah Marquette destroyed evidence. So, Mr. Moore, you with Robin Hood. I'm with Out for Justice. We're going to get justice in 2022. That's 2019. That's the United States Department of Justice. So Westmore is Shorty. You feel me? Baltimore Ravens. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. The 2021 Weaver Award winner. So in 2022, this is what we're going to do. It took me this long to get myself together, but I got it together. You feel me? I got it together. The best of the best in Baltimore. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and you ain't beat me yet. So Westmore, when you sit in the seat and you raise your hand and you take that oath, you work for me. I don't work for you. These are the supporters of Shorties. Dwayne Shorty Davis, and I'm citywide. Dwayne Davis has been building communities in Baltimore for over 20 years and is passionate about bringing people together, getting them to think about things in new ways and taking care of them with good food. Dwayne will use this award to support the project The Good in the Hood, which brings people together at family-friendly events to connect, share food, ideas, and strengthen communities across Baltimore. You feel me? I'm strengthening communities about Baltimore. Moses part of the Red Sea, Shorty part of some rednecks. Dan Cox, you don't deserve to serve. Governor Hogan, you deserve to go to jail. Westmore, you need to make that phone call.